What's up, fellas? Yep, they shadow banding. What's going on, fellas? What's up, man? They are definitely shadow banding. You know. What's up, fellas? I'm only showing one person up in this bitch. Two people. What's up, two people in here? What's going on, man? Yeah, they shadow banding. They most definitely they shadow banding, fellas. Got that right. Let some more people get up in here. I was supposed to do it at was it 2 o'clock today? Yeah, JC. What's up, JC? Anthony Wenzinski, Smokey. What's going on, man? We're going to talk about why single mothers did not have a father figure in the house. We're going to have some fun tonight. I'm going to read y'all some shit tonight. Okay? You know, y'all going to see your problems where they lie at, where they come from. Right? Got 4 in the room. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 back in the room. We're going to start in 3 more minutes, people. You know, I ain't on here to be famous. You know, I'm not here to be famous. I'm only here to tell you what God loves. I'm going to tell you what God loves. You know what I mean? So we got 6 up in here. You know. Y'all see what's up on the screen? Huh? Y'all see that shit? We got 1 more minute left and we finna eat tonight. Fellas, we finna eat. I'm finna eat up, devour these hoes who ain't got no freaking father figure. We're going to talk about this story. Okay? This could be my daughters. This could be your children one day. You know what I mean? But God forbid not to. We got 10 seconds and we're going to start. Okay, well, we reserve all our rights. We waive none. This channel is not an anti-government sovereign citizen. We ain't talking about doing harm to people unless they do harm to us and interfere with our family. Fellas, what we have here, the topic of this subject tonight, the subject of this topic tonight is single moms did not have no father figure. Okay. And the reason why I say they didn't have no father figure, no one is talking about that. They want to lie and say the man was absent. Well, how do you know the man was absent? Huh? How do you know that? How you know the woman didn't drive that man out so she can come out and be a whore? So she can fuck around and make you pay her, right? Well, let's read this story. Michigan boy, 1 year old, is beaten to death, and twin is hospitalized as mom and boyfriend are charged. Look at that. Authorities in Michigan have arrested 2 people after the beating death of 1 year old boy whose twin brother also sustained critical injuries requiring emergency surgery. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is how we got a pussy ass country, because they don't give a fuck about these little babies. Why they don't say the children lives matter? We got a bunch of grown folks acting like fucking children who need their fucking ass whooped. You know what I'm talking about? Now, who in the fuck will put their hands on innocent lives? See, I'm gonna do another podcast next week called One Night. Were you a one night stand baby? Okay. I got some questions to ask these motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm talking about? Let me keep going. Now look at them little boys. They didn't ask to come here. They didn't ask to be fucked here. They didn't ask to be nutted here to this crappy ass place with these crappy ass hoes. Her mama ain't shit, and the nigga she fucked ain't shit, because her mammy ain't have no father in the house because she watched the same abuse that she did to these fucking children. The mother of these children watched her mom get fucked. Real talk. According to the police, one of the suspects is the boy's mother, Lisa Reed. Police say they called the apartment on Ecorse Tuesday morning and reported of an unresponsive child, reports the station. According to the WDIV, officers and EMTs arrived at the apartment but could not revive Reed's son, Zaire. Authorities then found the deceased boy's twin brother, Zion, who was also suffering from severe injuries, and rushed to Detroit's Children's Hospital of Michigan. Look at that, man. I ain't lying. If I was these guys real, look, if I was these children's father, I'd kill the mama and the daddy. Real talk, because I'm gonna tell you who you need to blame. You need to blame the system. The state is the blame for this shit, letting these hoes come down there and beg for all that goddamn money instead of turning these hoes around and saying, hey, go deal with the father. You chose them. Go give them to your father. Go give them children to their father if you don't want them, bitch. Huh? Woman can't raise no fucking children by herself. These hoes out here is insane. I'm doing it by myself. Bitch, no, you not. Because if you was doing it by yourself, you wouldn't drop the fucking kids off at fucking daycare. That's what not coming. That's what not having a father in the home does. Let me tell y'all something. I've been to plenty of people's houses where the mother disrespects the father and the children watch that shit. All right? And let me tell y'all something too, fellas. You know, if you in the have y'all ever seen y'all children born? Was y'all there in the delivery room? Guess what, fellas? You wasn't supposed to be in the delivery room, because you know why? You lose testosterone. In 20 minutes, your testosterone vanishes. You ain't supposed to be up under these children 24/7, because if you do, your testosterone vanishes. I got books on testosterone. A man is not put here to do nurturing. A bitch is here for that. A woman here for that. Now, let me keep reading. This is the worst I ever seen. In course, Police Inspector Tommy Sasak told Fox 2 of the crime scene. Look at them children. I hope that ain't they mammy. Hours later, police tracked down Reed's boyfriend, James Gibson, and took him into custody. And the reason why these bitches ain't have fathers in the home, they was watching their mama getting fucked. You know what I'm talking about? They didn't have no fathers. That's why that's why a lot of guys on child support. Because they seen their mammies put their fathers on child support. Go beg and go be a whore. Right? Agents for the suspect were not immediately made available. Both are being held without bond on child abuse charges. It is possible additional charges, including first-degree murder, will be filed after Zaire's autopsy, police say. Gibson has a criminal history, including a conviction on a child abuse charge. Now, let me tell y'all something. All these people that's in the courthouse in the family law, they're all pedophiles and they're all homosexuals. You got a lot of these lawyers out here that are homosexuals and pedophiles. That's why they don't mind fucking over your motherfucking children. The motherfuckers who's making these laws are homosexuals and fucking pedophiles. See, we don't have that many people in this room because a lot of people that don't want to come over here are homosexuals and pedophiles. I bet your ass. Real talk. Gibson has a criminal history, including a conviction of child abuse. Because guess what? He saw the dude that abused these fucking children. Guess what? He got his booty took. He didn't have a fucking father in the home. So he had to take that shit out on some children. He wasn't even, his mama kicked his daddy out the motherfucking house. See, I had to check my mama this weekend. You know what I mean? I told her, don't ever call my phone with no negative bullshit because I'm not your fucking husband. If you want somebody to fuss with, go find one of these niggas out here and go get you somebody to talk to. Fellas, the problem with this country is these homosexuals and these pedophiles is letting these hoes ruin your legacy. Bitches' souls out here are for cheap. That's why they ain't have no father figure in the house. Because they mama, I want to do they mama show them how to suck dick. But guess what? They mama showing them how to run down there and put your shit for child support. Let me tell y'all something. Ain't no more relationships no more. Because these hoes ain't bathing no more. It's pimp time. Fellas, if you in here, you get what you can from these hoes and you bounce. Real talk. Ain't that many rich people in this country. This country is going on a third world scale. Rent1.com. Well, let me keep reading this story. Authorities said they will be releasing more information on the arrest Wednesday. According to the report, Zion had emergency surgery to repair features to his femurs, hips, nose, and as well as brain bleeding. Now, why ain't nobody talking about the children lives matter? We the only one that talking about children lives matter. These hoes don't give a fuck about these children because they mammy ain't give a fuck about them. That's why they ran the daddy out the house. Look at this shit. It was unclear Wednesday if either suspect had appeared before a judge to plead the charges, and the information on their attorneys was also unavailable. Police have not discussed a motive. Now, why ain't nobody tearing up no goddamn cities for these two little children? Huh? Now, we done with the white bitch. We finna do the black bitch. All right? We done with the white bitch. We finna do the black bitch. I don't give a fuck what color a bitch is. If she's a dirty hoe, we don't do no racism. We don't do no favoritism. We get on Latina hoes too. Brown hoes too, because people want to play this colorism bullshit. We got grown-ups in this country acting like fucking children. We live in a mental institute still. Look at this shit. Baby killed after mom crashes car into dad driving away, police say. This shit was in Atlanta. Now, what a Black Lives Matter motherfuckers at? Huh? Where they at? Where Antifa at? Fellas, stay out of this political bullshit. Let these homosexuals and these faggots, these parasites kill themselves. There ain't no such thing as gay. Stop calling these people gay. Call them homosexuals and pedophiles and punks and wrongdoers. Call them punks. Bring the Clint Eastwood style back, punks. I call them fucking punks. No fucking gay. Gay means happy. Just read this shit. Atlanta police said three-month-old is dead and a father injured after the crash involving the child's mother. See, this is what this video is about. Why the fuck the bitch want to take this dude from visiting his son? Huh? Yeah, like JC said, let the dead bury the fucking dead. It happened around 7 p.m. July 27 on Campbell Road near Easton Street in northwest Atlanta. Police said they arrived on the scene to find a two-vehicle collision with a driver and infant passenger injured in one vehicle. Based on their preliminary investigation, police said that the father had placed his daughter in his vehicle and was leaving when the mother struck his car with hers. The resulting crash sent both the father and the baby to the hospital. That's where the little girl died and where the father remains in stable condition. Now, what happened to the marches, fellas? Huh? What the marches at, fellas? Huh? Black Lives Matter is for dead niggas and punk ass, faggot ass niggas, fruity niggas, dick in the booty, dookie dick niggas. Punks. Real talk. My baby mamas didn't have no fucking father at the home. So that's why they did the dumb shit that they did. And 9 times out of 10, fellas, guess what? Your baby mamas didn't have no fucking father in the home. Why ain't nobody talking about these hoes ain't had no father in the home? Because her mama was a hoe. Real talk. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, fellas. The mother is facing a felony murder charge and 2 charges of aggravated assault by vehicle. Now, that vehicle was a fucking weapon, okay? It's a fucking weapon. Atlanta police identified the mother as 21-year-old. I ain't finna try to say that fucking name. Phillips of Atlanta. The father is Andra Henderson, 27, of Decatur. The 3-month-old was Kyandra Henderson. See, some of these people need to stop fucking. They ought to make a law. If you're going to fucking have a baby, you should read and give a baby a proper name so everybody can pronounce the name. Okay? They need to make a law for bitches. If a bitch ain't got $100,000 in her bank account, she can't fuck. If she don't have books in her house, she can't fuck. If she don't have her own car, she can't fuck. Okay? There ought to be a law against broke bitches under the scale of $100K. They shouldn't be able to fuck. Okay? That'll stop all this bullshit what's going on in this country. Broke bitches, there ought to be a ban on broke bitches in this country from opening their legs. They ought to make another law. Bitches under 100K should be selling pussy. Okay? Real talk. No marriage, no nut. Because at the end of the day, fellas, you just want that nut and you're gone. Because I'm telling you, when you get that nut, that's it. You don't want to touch it no more. You done been to a bitch's house before, you fuck and the pussy was whack, and you said, damn, I waste my time. I could have been playing video games, fixing on my car, doing something. Those are these times now. Okay? These bitches are toxic. All right? They didn't have a father at home. Everything a woman learns in this country is from TV, not from their father. Remember that. Everything a woman learns from this country or who comes from overseas learn how to treat men from the TV. And the TV degrades men, us men, right? Because every show damn near is catered to the woman, right? You got these punk ass niggas out here, don't hit no woman and this and that. And the main thing, them the type of niggas gonna get murdered by these women. You know what I'm talking about? So that's why I don't watch funky ass, pussy ass TV anymore. I really don't. And JC is my fucking witness. We have an epidemic. Single mothers did not have a father at the home because she cannot be submissive to you. A woman is supposed to be submissive, aka I like to say obedient. All right? We the only ones that speak on women being obedient. And you got a lot of dumb bitches talking about, I'm not no dog. Okay, do dogs bleed once a month or once a year? We don't act like it. Put a dress on. Keep your ass in the kitchen. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Women should already know how to cook. If a bitch got to go get cooking classes, go get cookbooks, she ain't worthy. She should already come ready, prepared to serve your ass. But that comes from not growing up in a motherfucking father in the goddamn home. If a bitch don't come from a two-parent home, your ass is grass, Mr. Postman. Real talk. And a woman value, let me tell y'all what age a woman value is. A woman is doomed at the age of 22. 22 years old, really 21. Because you got to count the times from middle school to when she go through college. How many dicks she done fucked and sucked. Think about it. I went to private school. I went to a Christian school, private school, 4 years, and bitches was fucking and sucking out of this world. So what you think these hoes doing in these public schools? And most of these hoes in public schools didn't have a father at home. A lot of niggas don't want to hear that shit, but this the truth. I was fortunate to have a father at home. I didn't come from a perfect fucking family. But you know what? I got my ass beat if I couldn't read and say my ABCs. I got my ass beat if I couldn't count to 100, backwards and forwards. I got my ass beat if I didn't get to clean that fucking garage out, cut yards and shit like that. A lot of these women need their fucking ass beat because they disrespectful. And I'm loving this time because guess what? It's equal rights. So if a bitch get out of line and gets disrespectful with you, fam, men, just like how you handle a man for disrespecting you, you'll pop him in the mouth. Now she deserves to be popped in the mouth. So equal rights for every goddamn body. They should have stayed a woman. They should have just been, no, we don't want equal rights. We want to be submissive. You know what I mean? You want to be protected. Fellas, you are not a fucking nurturer. Fellas, you ain't supposed to support the bitch once she leaves your fucking home. She is no longer yours anymore. Once another cock goes inside of her, she is that new cock's property. And if another cock goes inside of her, outside the cock that just went inside of her, now she is his property. A woman ain't nothing but a motherfucking conveyance. She's a conveyance belt. Okay? The cock carousel, as the MGTOW movement would say. Peace to the MGTOW niggas. Peace to the red pill niggas. Real talk. May blessings be upon y'all. Fuck marriage. It ain't worth it. Because if you met, look, check this out, fellas. If the bitch in love with you, why the fuck you gotta get married in the first place? Why the fuck you gonna give up your property and give her your name? Check the bitch background. You know what I mean? Check her background. If she didn't have a father at home, 9 times out of 10, she didn't have a father at home, bye. She just a fuck, fellas. She ain't wife material. Real talk. Fellas, we are the protectors. Not no motherfucking we provide protection. That's it. That's the only thing we should provide. That is the only thing. You are not no nurturer. You're not. When you cut off a bitch's attention, you cut off her life. Because bitches thrive on attention. Real talk. We got to do better, fellas. We got to do better than this shit. Let these people bury, let the dead bury the dead. Let these hoes bury themselves. Stop taking hoes out on dinner. Stop paying for shit. Make the bitch pay you. If a bitch have already children, I don't care if a bitch got one child. Run. Don't be no stepfather. Because I'm going to tell y'all something. Your baby mama was stepped on before you got to her because she had a stepfather fucking her. She learned all her dick sucking skills watching her mama in the house with the last nigga, with the stranger. Our baby mamas are freaks. Now they want to wait till they get old, try to have some dignity and try to become a woman. I don't respect a woman that wear pants. I don't respect not one woman that wears pants. I don't have to. Because they got equal rights, so they got an equal right to get an ass whooping. You know what I mean? Single mothers did not have a father figure at home, because if he did, fellas, she would have known one thing. Guess what? Those are my children's father. I'm not going to disrespect him. They belong with their dad. Real talk. That's their daddy. They belong with their dad. Bitches don't even have the decency to call the dad and tell y'all, hey, I'm finna drop my children off to you. I gotta give me some dick. Bitches can't even say that. I got some niggas I'm finna come through and fuck. I'm finna drop my kids off to you. I'm gonna drop the children off to you. They can't even say that. They want to be whores. This is the thing about these women over here. They want to be whores and have dignity at the same time. You hear me? We got women in this country that want to be whores and want to have dignity at the same time. They want you to bless them and see them as a queen, a whore as a queen. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all hear what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? You got women out here, right? Let me tell y'all another secret. If a woman puts on makeup, if a woman puts on weave, if a woman, what else a woman does to change? Check this out. If a woman changes, if she goes through all those changes, fellas, she's gonna change on you. If she can't have her natural beauty, guess what? She being fake with you, putting on nails. Fans only tramps. These women just want money, fellas. They don't give a fuck about you. They want to use them children as scapegoats and be hoes at the same. They want to have the prize of being a mother and a whore at the same time. Isn't that retarded? Isn't that insane? This room should be full. Because guess what? It's not, because everybody can't handle the truth. The truth is a double-edged sword. I can handle the truth and I want the truth. I don't give a fuck about you shaming me. I don't give a fuck about that, because you can't shame me. Because you know why you can't shame Brother Wasil? Because guess what, fellas? We are all going to the graveyard. So that's why you can't shame me. I'm happy. At least I had a father at home and these hoes didn't. This country is rich in resources. And you know what gets me? Fellas, let me tell you, let me talk about something. These hoes, 90% of these hoes getting welfare, right? You don't see them talking about each other. Oh, you welfare queen. And you don't see that, do you? They getting paid off of your ass. They being happy off of your shit. Why y'all can't do the same shit? Fellas, it's time to be fucking happy during this pandemic. Let these hoes panic. Let these hoes go through this pandemonium. Real talk. They didn't have no father figure at home. That's why they can twerk, get on Facebook and say ungodly and disrespectful shit, and then they get mad when you call their motherfucking ass out on their shit. Fellas, watch out for the podcast next week. One night stand babies. And we're going to have Q&A. We're going to talk about one night stand babies. I just want to do a quick look podcast. You know, they been fucking with my shit. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to do a Q&A on one night stand babies, though. We're going to talk about what the public is afraid to talk about. So we got to see homosexuals out here and think that's okay. I got to see a nigga in a dress kissing each other and shit, right? But I can't express myself on how I feel about the situation, about the truth. I can't express myself about the truth. You know what I mean? We're going to talk about, was you a one night stand, baby? What's up? What's up, Penny Eater? You done missed 30-something minutes. If a woman disrespects you, fellas, remember this. She didn't have a father figure in her life. If a woman disrespected you, she didn't have a father at home, because you deserve the utmost respect, because you are made from God's image. God made man from his image. So therefore, you are God's. In the book of Psalms, it says, all ye are gods. Okay? Nah, man, it got messed up. The show got messed up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? These dudes are males, not men. That's why they not here to listen. Exactly. Because guess what, fellas? Guess what, Smokey? They don't have no testosterone. If you feel sorry for a bitch, your testosterone leaves. If you're emotional during football games, your team loses, you lose your testosterone. Did you know that? Fellas, did you know that? When you feel like you lost, your testosterone is gone. I never lost. Never. I'm a winner. You know what I'm talking about? In the eyes of somebody else, they say you lost. Nah, nigga, that was an experience. My so-called losses ain't nothing but experiences, fellas. And that's what y'all need to learn. You need to make these hoes an experience. Learn from that shit and move on. Real talk. Ain't no time for doing no dating. That shit is over with. There's no time to do no dating. You know what I learned from this other brother's show? It was a other brother. I forgot his name, but he dresses nice. You know what I mean? He dresses nice. But I didn't know that 80% of black women are overweight. I didn't know that. But now I know it. And black woman is the queen of child support. She is the queen. She won the crown. And all the other race of bitches follow. The black woman is the biggest clown on this planet. She will do anything for $1. She will get your cutthroat for $1. She will send the police after you for $1. Bitches love more money than you, fellas. Did you know that? And they didn't even make the money. How many bitches you see out here fixing ACs, air conditioners? How many bitches you see out here building the roads? Huh? Latina women are obese too. Kevin Samuels, yes sir. Kevin Samuels. I didn't know that, man. I learned some good shit from his I didn't know that about black women, about the obese and all that. That other shit about black women, been there, done that. Black women been done since the 90s. I'm not trying to revive no dead hoes. You know what I'm talking about? They been gone. They wear a lot of weave, makeup, lipstick. Think I don't want no bitch that put on that fake shit because she got something to hide if she put on some shit. I don't want no bitch who got something to hide because I ain't putting on no makeup. My woman is not allowed to wear fake up, war paint. Because bitches put on war paint because they want to get your wallet. Only time y'all get a woman if she got 100K in her. I know y'all learned the lesson. We all learned the lesson. So if it ain't a lot of women that got 100K in they bank account, none of these hoes could be choosy. None of them. Give a fuck what they wearing. Give a fuck what kind of car they drive. Bitch, the man built the car, not you, ho. Bitches don't understand it's a man's world. But we got all these punk ass niggas out here crawling on YouTube praising these hoes because they can't get no pussy. Told niggas long time ago, if you having problems getting some pussy, holla at me. I done got an NFL nigga some pussy. Didn't charge him nothing. Fellas, if you 50, if you not 50, or if you 50 and over, 50 and over, you're supposed to be married. Okay? 50 and over, you're supposed to be married. 50 and under, fellas, you're supposed to be fucking building. I'm not married. I am not married. Single mothers didn't have a father figure in the home, so that's why you get disrespected, and that's how they don't know how to treat you. They don't know how to serve you. They don't know how to take your shoes off and rub your feet. JC had that. I had that. They don't know how to suck your dick properly. They got a dick sucking book called Tickle His Pickle. Go get the book. Give it to the bitch so they can learn how to suck your dick. I'm being honest, man. All this being sophisticated, politically correct. And at the end of the day, when the lights go out, when we fucking? That's it. A woman is the biggest freak doing when the lights go off at nighttime. Now, you got some beautiful women out here, freaks 24/7. Them the ones you need to stay away from. You need to pimp those. Fellas, if a woman didn't have her parents in the home, both parents, you are doomed. You are doomed. If a woman got to get therapy, I was listening to Kevin Samuel shit, talking about a woman getting therapy. If she got to get therapy, my nigga, it's a wrap. That's over with. That's over with. Therapy, psychologist. He had one bitch on there, went to law school, talking about she getting therapy. See, that's why I say child support is a joke, fellas, because you got lunatics taking your money, telling you what the fuck to do. Child support is a joke, fellas. It's a fucking circus full of nuts. You will what you plant is what's gonna grow. If these hoes keep planting poison into your children, that shit's gonna grow and it's gonna backfire on that hoe. Because most of these hoes on the planet gonna die, they gonna die old and wrinkled up, shriveled up pussy hoes. Remember this saying tonight, fellas. If she ain't have a father, she is a robber. Okay? If a single mother ain't have a father, she is a robber. Let me put it up. If a single mother didn't have a father, she is a robber. Y'all remember that shit. You heard it from Shamstoppers. Because she gonna take, because her mammy told her to take you for your shit. Because her mammy is giving her the hardships of her whoredom, and she passed it down to the bitch, and now you gotta deal with the shit. You think YouTube want me to put this fire out here like that? These hoes admire whores. Steven the Stallion. Cardi B, hideous looking ass. Nigga Minaj. Right? We live in a society where black men gods are fucking women. We live in a society where the Latino fellas, right? believing in going to work and taking care of motherfucking women with fucking children. We live in a society where Brad and John love to watch his woman take a BBC. Y'all not tired of this motherfucking shit? We need to do some baptizing. We live in a society where a woman can talk shit to you and you go upside her head, you need to be killed when she got equal rights. We live in a society where a bitch can have an abortion and murder a child and walk scot-free. We live in a society where a man wears a dress and a skirt and can teach little children how to be homosexuals, and we ain't supposed to go upside their motherfucking head. We live in a society where a bitch can go down to some old people, take your personal information, your social security number, right? And take you through all types of bullshit, and you supposed to accept it, right? We live in a society where we have pedophiles and homosexuals making the laws keeping you from your children. Society in America is fucked up. Society in America is homosexuals and pedophiles. We need more order. We need to restore order, fellas, because this place is out of motherfucking order. We need women to be more respectable. We need these old bitches teaching these young bitches how to respect and be submissive to a man. We need fellas. Let me say one more thing. We live in a society where men are wearing skinny jeans and not riding on bull. Let me tell you how some skinny jeans come from. Skinny jeans come from bull riders. If you ain't riding no bull or you ain't no rodeo, why the fuck are you letting your nuts shrivel up? You let your shit breathe. Okay? We live in a society where homosexuals and pedophiles is designing the clothes. When will it stop? We live in a society where people don't want to pick up a goddamn book and read to get out of their bullshit for their freedom. Fellas, the Bible is the law of this land. A woman do not have authority over a man, either if she is acting as a judge. That's not a judge. A woman cannot be a judge. I don't respect that. That's against my religion. Letting a woman judge me is against my motherfucking religion. The only thing a woman can do, bring me food, massage my feet, suck my dick, and ride my dick. Fellas, before we sign off, I want y'all to do one thing. If y'all ain't done it, write some shit down that you want done before this shit go haywire. Spoil yourself. Treat yourself. Learn how to enjoy yourself. Because guess what, fellas? Don't nobody love you no more than your goddamn self. You don't need no bitch to make you who you are. You need a bitch to obey you and make you some food. She's here for you to be a servant of you. You not a servant of her. Get this, I'm a servant I'm a servant attitude out your motherfucking spirit and your soul. My soul will not allow me to be a homosexual. My spirit will not allow me to be a homosexual or a pedophile. It's against my religion to let a bitch ass hoe and a punk ass nigga disrespect me. Real talk. So guess what, fellas? We about to sign off. Q&A next week. Well, are you a one night stand baby? Were you a one night stand baby and one night stand babies? Q&A. Real talk. Man, y'all have a good night. I got some shit to do. Peace.